I want all y'all to know about this. There's a big problem with the airbag industry and the way these things are being used, and I want to go through detail. So this truck with the camper shell in the back, all of this stuff up on top of the roof rack, he's added quite a bit of weight that is up high. And so when he hooks up to his camper, the truck's sagging a few inches in the rear. So he installed a set of airbags so that he can re-level the truck once he's got it hooked up to his camper. But he gets his trailer hooked up and he's having to add air into his airbags. And so I asked him, I said, well, Kirk, how much air are you putting in these bags to get this thing leveled? And he said around 100 PSI. And I want to talk about airbags specifically. So airbags are a load support supplement. They're not a leveling tool. If you're using them to level your truck, you probably need to do something with your leaf springs. And so the way airbags work is they sit on this leaf spring perch right here that is designed to be your bump stop. So if your suspension is maxed out, your bump stop that would normally be up here on the frame is going to make contact with this perch and prevent you from bottoming out the suspension. But when you air an airbag up to 100 PSI, it's transferring all the weight off the spring over to this airbag. And what has happened here is this ready lift block, which is a steel block, has actually bent down. So this week alone, I have had 3 major airbag failures, and it's all related to too much air being in the bags. If you're running more than 50 PSI in your bags to achieve the ride height that you want, you need to add a leaf spring. So what we have going on here, this leaf spring perch has now bent down about 10 additional degrees. It's no longer level. You can see the airbag is now curved. So you'd mentioned, hey, I'm putting air in this thing, it's just not bringing the truck up to height. So I knew exactly what was going on before I even looked underneath this, but both sides are bent down. This one over here on the driver's side is really bent down. So it's damaged it a little bit. He's gonna be able to continue to use it because I don't think I have this in stock to swap it today, but it's actually moved the block right towards the outside. It's pressing against the U-bolt, but you can see how bad this bracket is damaged. Luckily, we didn't get into any of the brake lines or electronic connections back here. But what we're gonna do to fix this is we're gonna add a leaf spring for Kirk so that this truck has additional load capacity. But keep in mind, if you're running airbags and you're putting more than 50 PSI in them, you will end up with this problem. If you're running the factory Ford block, this is a casted block, and this leaf spring perch will actually break off. I've seen a lot of brake lines damaged recently. These ABS sensor lines get damaged and will cause all kinds of issues with the truck.